Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Black and Cool Compton, Season 1, Episode 2. I don't know. I'm giving it a try, y'all. I'm getting it. I'm trying to figure it out. But to me, it seems like it's trying to make it too contrived, like too forced to me. And some scenes seem like it's just too forced. It's like it's trying to beat down a throat. Like this something, a situation that is a really prevalent issue. Like the gang thing in that shop. I don't know. I think that scene was too scripted to me. Cause I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna go jump ahead. All right, so we know KP and Kyler was in the gym working out. KP had a lot of stress going on, so he's working out hard and everything. He didn't tell Kyler, but Kyler knows what's going on, what's up with him. So he said, "What's going on? You know, you got that meeting. What happened? I just everything come out." And she just basically told him what happened. Basically told her what happened, and that a fight just broke out. Basically, that's what happened. I mean, they got there. They saying why Tim had his hand in his pocket, and all of a sudden, it was a fight. And she said, "A fight? What's going on?" So he said he don't know because he didn't get the blessings. He don't know if he should open up the shop because he's worried. He's scared because you don't want these people in the middle of the territory trampling on their shop, messing their image and stuff. So he worried. He don't know if he should open up the shop. But Kyler said, "I know it's a lot of things going on, a lot of streets. I know how the Compton is, but just be careful, be extra careful, work on it, do what you gotta do." And he said, "Yeah, he gotta work on it, and he just gotta keep thinking about it." He keeps saying he don't know. But she also said it's another thing. It's a good thing to do it because we want your girls to see their father doing something positive, showing something light, different, and give them something looking forward to, a change in the community that your daughters can look up to. So it will be a good thing for you doing this. It showed that they could push through their goals and succeed. And he still says you don't know. But she said, "It's your decision. I can't make it for you. But whatever you do, I'll be here for you." I said, "That's a good girlfriend." She said, "That's how you do it. Always by your side and standing by your side and help you make your decision. But also let you know you got to make your own decision. And move on from there." Alright, so alright, that was that. So he gonna think about that and move forward. Eventually, he did decide to open up a shop. He said, "Caution, he do it." So he went to see his mom, and his mom said, "Listen, your blessings can't come from the street. Your blessings come from the God. They lead the way. He leads the way to you doing what you gotta do. If he want to open the doors for you, he'll open the doors for you. But he want to close the door for you in one chapter, he will close the door for you for you. But at the end of the day, it's all between here and your blessings with God." And she said, "I know the streets. I've been going up my here myself. But you just got to do it because at the end of the day, you can't let nobody stop you from pursuing your dream and push forward. Because if you don't do it, who else gonna do it?" And he said, "That's what I gotta do," and stuff. She said, "Well, you gotta jump in the leap of faith. Show action, because people could talk, but when you show action, then people gonna respect you for that." And that's what it was. So that was a sound advice. I would say the same thing, and he appreciate that. So he decided he will open up a shop, and basically, it's gonna be open up in 10 days. He's working on the thing, do the renovations, all that stuff within 10 days. I said, "That's a little too quick to be having a shop open that quickly. You gotta have permits. You gotta make sure everything is up to par. You gotta make sure it's up to the city code and stuff. So you gotta be on it. You just can't be lackadaisical to say, 'Listen, this is a shop, 10 days and that's it.'" So we'll see how it goes. So they decided to do an opening, a party to introduce the shop, to let people know he opened up the shop and got the crew there and everything. All right. So I would say, okay, good for KP that he's doing it and he's pushing his dream forward. And hopefully this worked well. All right. So Danielle and Barbie talk. No, before that, Voodoo Doll and Nessie talk. And they had a little talk. Voodoo Doll want to get to know Nessie a little bit because she's a new girl around here. She just want to get to know her and stuff. And they talked for a little bit. Voodoo Doll mentioned to us that she's like women, and she also like men. She's also bisexual. She likes Barbie. She thinks Barbie is really good looking, very put together, really the boss, really know what she wants. So she likes type of woman like that. And she also like men too. And we in this episode we get a lot more background story of Voodoo Doll. We know that she kept saying, and I kind of missed that last because I wasn't going into details about their backstory. That she said her family was in a cult. Her stepfather was like a leader of a cult. I said, oh, a cult? Oh, that's something. Leader of a cult. So that the cult had their own set of rules on top of the mainstream society. So their own rules within the society, and it's very strict. And he said, her stepfather was very misogynistic. She was the oldest with 13 kids, so she ended up young, maybe taking care of her siblings and stuff like that. And the family didn't really care that she was didn't like that she's bisexual, so they're trying to force her sexuality and also trying to force in an arranged marriage. And that's what bring a breakup point. That's when she had to leave and go away from home because that was a turning point for her life. We say, you know what, this is too much. Yeah, try to make me something who I am not, and I'm not that type of person. So I gotta be me and move away. So that's by Voodoo Doll. So every time she see men like disrespecting women and stuff like that, she get triggered, and that's happened in this episode. She get triggered and she don't like that because she has been going through that her whole life with her stepfather and stuff like that. Seeing that, she just don't like it. So Nessie, on the other hand, she said she's kind of sort of talking to someone. I said kind of sort of, or what? Are you talking to him, or you not talking to him, or you not serious? It's like that. Basically, in talking phase, but it's not. You don't know if it's get to serious yet. So she said she's trying to take it slow. She's trying not to jump the relationship too fast with him because she said her last ex was an ex sociopath. He created his whole fake life. He created his fake name, fake family, a life story. It created a whole fake thing that she believed that it all turned out to be a force. I said, damn. Imagine you staying with somebody that you find out everything he told you or she told you was fake, was false. I was like, damn, do I even know what the hell you was doing? So what the hell you was trying to tell me all this time? And it's something like that. They live this life that you think they have, and all of a sudden it was also a scam. And then you invested your time and energy, and then realize you can't get that back because you put so much effort into knowing this person, the persona this person was portraying. So I was like, oh, okay, Nessie. So we'll see that. So that's what was that. And then we get to see when Danielle and Barbie talking. And they were sitting down. And they talk about things, how to get the things of the shop together. We don't know how's the thing going. But we got this new girl and named Nessie. And she said, oh, who's Nessie? And he said, well, that's Lemire's friend. She said, Lemire's friend. And Lemire's friend, she said, oh, I know. He said, she a tattoo artist? She said, yes, a tattoo artist. He said he knew her for like 7 years for Philly. For 8 years, it's like for a while. And they cool. And he hired her to the shop. So Dan said, oh, I knew all Lemire's friends, and I never heard of this girl Nessie. So who is she? She sleeping with one man or something like that? What's going on? I didn't find out because I was like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I said in one of my friends' review, and I put a comment on a page saying that Daniel getting my nerves. And I said to my brother's girlfriend, and brother's girlfriend, we were talking about Compton, and I said Daniel look like she gonna get on my nerves, and she said the same thing. She was too, and now it seems like she is. It's like, understand, yes, he had cheated in your past, but it's up to you to decide how you are going to react from that. You decide to stay with him, so you started saying to him, you cannot keep bringing up the past and keep bringing up, oh, he had cheated on you, so you got to become this crazy psycho girlfriend. You got to keep tracking his phone. You got to stalk him. You got to know where he at. And now it's worse that she's pregnant now, so it's amplified times 10 her mood and attitude towards him being away, not knowing where he at, and stuff like that. So you got to go through all that. That's very too stressful. I mean, I can't. If you cheating on me and I'm gonna leave, cause I'm not gonna go be here and try to change the person who I am and trying to become all this over the rage, stalking type of person, tracking his phone, don't trust him. It's like that. If you don't trust the man, why are you staying with him? What's the point? And you say you move forward from that cheating. No, you did not. You move forward, and now you're trying to control and manipulate the situation. So now you're trying to strong on him and try and tell him how you feel because he cheated on you. Yes, the ball's on your court. But if you stick with him, and besides all of this, then you just got to deal with that, but not cause any more drama. And you don't even know this new girl, so like that, which I understand. Yes, yeah, both live in Philly, and he never introduced you to this girl named Nessie, or you never heard of her. I don't know, but it seems to me, based on the interaction between Nessie and Lemire, I don't think they even did anything. They didn't even do anything together. I don't think so. The interaction between them don't seem like they had any sexual chemistry, because you could tell when a woman and man had did something together and they come around together. You could tell the vibe between those. It seemed like it been more sexual than friendship, and it seemed like when Nessie and Lemire talked, they wasn't into that little. I ain't get no sexual vibe between them, that or any vibe that make me believe that something was more than a friendship between those. It seemed like they had a genuine friendship, but Danielle just had never heard of her. Maybe he never want to tell Danielle about Nessie because he may feel that Danielle gonna come approach Nessie in a Wawa type of situation, which is not needed, and he didn't want to have to do that and put Nessie into that situation, which is very prevalent tonight in this episode. And I was like, okay. So she was like, oh, okay. So Barbie realized she should never tell this girl because she said, I don't think anything going on with them two. And I believe too, I don't think anything going on between Nessie and Lemire. And she said, let me find out what's going on with the final details. Please promise me you won't approach us. You don't say anything about it. Danielle lied. She said she agreed, but she basically lied. So well, Lemire and Danielle was at the house, and Lemire was trying to put together the crib or something like that to get, or the bassinet. She was like, "What's going on with this Nessie girl? How come I never met her?" He said, "Nessie is a homegirl. I've been on for Philly and all that stuff like that. She's really cool." And she said, "Well, how come I never knew who he was? Like, you never tell me all that stuff, all that stuff. What you doing? All that stuff. You having parties and stuff like that?" And he basically said, "Yes, we all know party with the girls. Mostly we at the shop. We was opening up the shop." Because she told her that the shop is going to be open and everything. And she said, oh, okay. I'll be careful. And she said, don't be partying and stuff like that. He said, well, sometimes we do party together. And, oh, she said, oh, all right. All that stuff like that. And that's what she brought up the Danielle thing. Because she's, that Nessie thing. All right. I was like, girl, Danielle, I grant to understand he cheated on you. You feel type of way. You don't trust him as much. But if you gonna move forward with it, you gotta start trusting him or something like that. But not popping up on him, checking his phone every 24/7, tracking him, all that stuff, doing all that. If you got to go through all that, why just be single? I'm saying I don't want to be going through all that. Sorry, personally, pregnant, so I'm not going through all that. If you believe he's gonna cheat on you again, you gotta keep strong on him. If you keep doing what you're doing now, he may do it again because you don't want to keep putting him on a tight leash like that and stressing him out. Give him some room to believe him. If you say you move forward, then you need to start learning to trust him. You gotta do all that. If you can't trust him, then you need to move forward. Because you get on my nerves, Dan. And this is my second episode, and I can't stand it. Like, I understand, yes, granted, he cheated on you, so you got trust issues, I understand. But you have to go through all that to extreme. I wasn't even going through all that. And, yes, maybe he should have told about Nessie and all that stuff. Maybe that was his fault. He should have told you about her. But coming at this girl like you did at that beach was crazy. So, he did tell her they do parties together. So, like that. And not be crazy, so like that. And she said, yeah, it's not like I don't trust you. I don't trust other people. I said, damn, that the monster you messing with, the one you in a relationship with him. So if you do trust him, if you don't trust nobody else, so what are you going through all this craziness for? Like what? What's the point? So KP had the group together because he told the group that we're going to open up a shop and all that stuff. So that was that. Oh, my fault before the beach thing. So they opened up the shop. The mom did the blessing. She prayed and did a blessing. They opened up the demolition wall. He told her all stuff. This is why I say that it's kind of too contrived to me with the forcefulness. All right, so they keep saying Compton is very heavy with gangs and violence like that, which I understand. I heard about Compton and it's like that. It's a dangerous place and like that. I live in New York. We have dangerous places around here too. So I understand it. I grew up in it. It's like that. So I know. But at the same time, I don't see any gangs walking to somebody's new place of business, whatever, and trying to shut something down. I don't see that happening. Not no new establishment. It's like, oh, what you doing in my city? Will you open up? It's like that. I don't see that happening. So for the fact that you said this is Compton, because we know that a lot of Compton don't really have stores and stuff like that to show positiveness. They only see the streets. They only see the gangs and violence like that. So they don't see this type of stuff. So I understand why they may feel like this new store open around my neighborhood. What is this? Let's check it out. But I would not see them. They're coming in two live gangs coming inside that shop trying to fight and everything just to try to shut him down. For what? I don't see that. I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little naive in out of the situation. People who live in this type of environment, who from Compton, who watch this video, please tell me if this is stuff that you have seen and is real, because I found this scene really too forceful. Like it make it too scripted to the point that I like, okay, we're gonna have you come here, crawl this whole little thing. Cause remember he didn't get this blessing before, so he gotta come here and trying to cause a little tension and trying to cause them to be nervous about you coming in there and trying to say, oh, what you doing in my shop, boy? Why you didn't tell me? I said, who you not that important for me to tell you about my own shop. All right, so I guess you want to be careful. I guess KP want to be careful. He wants to be safe. He don't want people to be scared to come to the shop and stuff like that. I understand, but I don't really see that a gang's gonna come into the shop like that trying to shut it down. For what? You didn't pay for it, so what do you want to do for it? So basically, KP tell his dream about making a positiveness in the community, making an example for a younger generation to have something for them when they get older, change the community, change the stuff like that. And long story short, the people said, okay, you got my word, you good, we got you got my blessings like that. Your blood, do your shop, all that stuff, and all that stuff. So now he got the street blessings, so he should be good. I was like, okay, whatever. We could do without that scene. Like I said, I didn't believe that scene at all. But whatever. It's for the storyline. That's what it was. So he got the streets blessing. So KP should have a peace of mind and with his shop being open. All right. So he decided while the shop is going to renovations, he decided to take the group and they have a beach day. So, like I said, a lot of it's group activities and it's at the beach. So it was cool. So they decided to play Dare or Drink. So it was a little dare thing, voodoo doll. Nessie did a body shot off a voodoo doll, and it come to Lemire part, and Lemire was about to do like a little strip tease. But soon before he even get into doing anything, Danielle walked up. I was like, oh my gosh. So basically, she tracked his phone, and he got a track on his phone to let her know where he at all the time, because now she's pregnant, she got a baby, you need to know. I would say, this is a clutch excuse. You want to do that because you know you don't trust this ass, but you want to say you trust him. I said, bitch. Oh, sorry, never said that. I said, Trick, stop it, girl. So she walked up and was saying, oh, what's going on? Why you so you having a party at the beach? Why you ain't tell me the beach? She said, I'm telling you, we it's good. It's a group. And mind you, she see all these people. All these people are people she knows. The only people she don't know is Nessie. And so she making a whole big deal that he's doing something not unacceptable to her, party in the beach. Why you in the beach? You're like that. You ain't supposed to be doing that and all that stuff. I said, first of all, don't you see his boss and all these people around here? They all as a group, they having a beach day together as a bonding exercise. And is having a good time. So why you in a rah-rah? You just want to check who this Nessie girl and trying to make a scene. And I said, you was doing way too much, Danielle. So she's there. So she want to do her truth. She said, I don't know who this freaking hoe ass bitch who's been sleeping with my man, sleeping with other people's husbands. I was like, oh my gosh. First of all, you don't even know the girl. Why you call her a hoe? Why you call her a hoe? Like, come on. So the man took her aside and they started arguing. She said, oh, you gotta do that. You gotta stop trusting me. You can't be doing this, all that stuff like that. And she said, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust these other bitches. I don't trust anybody else. I was like, okay, whatever. So she just wanted to talk to Nessie inside. And she said, yes, I will talk about you as a hoe ass bitch and all that stuff. And Nessie said, do you think I'm sleeping with your man? I haven't been sleeping with him. I start that. It didn't get to the point because Lemire stopped it right there to there. And said, this is that, you need to stop doing that, all that stuff. So Nessie said, you shouldn't just let me talk. One woman hash it out. Or he said, I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to have that. while this thing was going on, Voodoo Doll seemed so triggered about what was going on. So she was saying, "Yeah, it's a misogynist assholes." I said, "Oh, okay, Voodoo Doll." I said, "Voodoo Doll, you okay?" So Tim said, "I think this girl needs to cool down." So water sprayed her. She's upset. She trying to chase him, dodged her, dusted her, and she fell in the sand. She walked away pissed off, and that's how it ended. But like I said, this episode it was good, but I just feel that that game scene was too contrived to me. And the Danielle, she was doing way too much. I understand that yes, you didn't know who Nessie was, but to call her a hoe, to keep pop up on him on the beach, create this whole scene, all that stuff for what? You don't got no brownie points. You make yourself look really stupid here, and I don't know. Maybe it's me. If y'all feel the same way, please like, comment. Please like in below. If y'all don't feel the same way, tell me how y'all feel. Why y'all feel that she was okay for her her actions are justified. Tell me. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all on next week for the next episode of Black E Crew Compton. All right, peace.